What's up, gamers? It's your boy SegD64, and today we're gonna talk about we're gonna look at the midseason update for the Premier League. So yeah, let's get right to it. We're gonna talk about the nerfs and buffs that each team should do. That's what I think. So up first, we got Arsenal. I think they seem a bit balanced. I don't think they need a nerf as of now. But if they win the Premier League, I think they do need a nerf. But for right now, they might need a slight buff, depending on some of the players they have. Cause like last season, it seems like they're gonna do something similar last season where there's gonna fumble a bag. So honestly, I think they need a bit of a buff. I think maybe just maybe like one or two buffs, but then that's all right. Next up, we got Aston Villa. Now, I think they're like kind of running the mill. Maybe needs a nerve, but like they seem pretty decent. But I do think they might end up being conference like because of how the meta is right now. I don't see any meta shifts that could help them like go up, but I do see some like shifts in the meta that make them go down in this meta. So I think with that, I think we can say they're gonna be in the conference league, but it's like a tie between these. But I think conference league makes sense. Next up, we got Brighton, and I think they do need a slight buff. And with this slight buff, it could lead them in the mid-season transfer window. With the transfer window meaning the bust and nerfs and the meta shifts that would happen, and how would the players be with this meta. So I think with if they do get buffed, they can clutch up the fifth and sixth place to the Europa League. Now we got Bournemouth. Actually, I don't think they need a nerf. They don't need a nerf. It seems that they're going in a decent pace. Sometimes winning. They beat United, which is I don't even know how. So I don't know if they need a nerf because I think a lot more people are understanding how like meta they could be in like the next 100 years, but not now. So I do think they're gonna end up being in 12th place because of this. Next up, we got Burnley. I don't even know, bro. They could be anywhere. That's what I'm saying. Anywhere. So I'm gonna say they're gonna be in 13th place. The unlucky 13, if you will. Um, Next up we got Brentford. I don't know any Brentford fans. If you're a Brentford fan, put in the comments below. They're also in the same point as Bournemouth and Burnley. They're kind of like in the like mid to they're just in the mid. They're mid. Okay, let's just be real. They're mid. Okay, and I think that they could get a buff or nerf because of that. So I'm gonna say they're gonna be 14th. Next up, they have Chelsea, and this needs a major rework. Okay, because last season they did get a massive rework. Oh, well, I think it was like a few years ago, but after they won the Champions League, they did get nerfed, which was pretty bad of a nerf, which is changing the owner. And if you do that, you're gonna mess up a team. Because with this owner, he spends money, and money could be good, but if you have GTA money and just waste money, you might have bad players. So because of this like massive nerf they got, I do think they need a massive fix to make them what they used to be. Like they should be viable in this meta. Okay, so I'm gonna put them in 11th. Actually, no, I'm gonna put them in 12th. Next up, we got Manchester City. Um, it's kind of weird to talk about because like I don't know if they got nerfed, but there is a cheating scandal going on with them. There's 115 in the court. So whatever that happens, if it's true or false, the cheater might get banned for a little bit. With that cheating in mind, I don't know. I think they're gonna mess up somehow, and I because they won their treble, which was kind of nuts for that team. But I think they're gonna be in third. Like when you go up high, you start going low. Is what I'm saying. Next up, we got Everton, and wow, I did not see that coming with that massive cheating scandal. which wasn't that massive. It was just one claim that was done, and they will fell swoop that I think they're gonna be at 16th place. They're not gonna lose. They're not gonna get relegated yet, but I do think they're gonna get to the point where it's like it's over for me. Like, peace out, my gamers. Um, break. Forest. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to remember the name. But Forest. I got nothing to say about them. Nothing else. I do think they're gonna be so. I think 10th. They're gonna be in like the middle, like 10, just 10, 10. Excuse me. Next up, we got Fulham. Same with them. Uh, I'm gonna go kind of like here. I think they're gonna be in ninth. I think ninth is alright. I don't know. I barely watched them. I'll save them for later. Luton. Now this might be interesting. They might get deranked this season, but there's a slight chance with the meta shift, as I stated before, how like the intermolecular structure the team is, they could actually kind of scrap this. But I do think they're gonna get relegated at the end, and they're gonna be in 18th place. That's what I think. Next up, we got Newcastle, and I'm gonna be quite controversial. They might fumble this season. When I mean fumble, I mean they're gonna be in top, like they're top 8. But with the meta, I think they might slow down pretty soon. But it's still they're in the gray area. But they're gonna be in 8th place. Next up we got Crystal Palace, or I like to say Crystal Meth. Just kidding, don't do that. Stay in school, kids. But I don't know. There might be in 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Okay, this is done. They might fumble. That's all I'm gonna say. They're gonna fumble. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna move Brentford down. Then we're gonna be nerfed. Chelsea, gotta be here. Okay, there we go. I just forgot Tottenham is here. I can't see them. They're kind of blind to me. But with Crystal Palace, I don't know where they're gonna be. That's all I'm gonna say. But they're gonna be behind 14th place. That's what I think. Again, they still need a buff. But yeah, that's what I think. Next up, we got Sheffield. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. They need a massive rework or something, because this meta isn't viable for them. Like, they need a massive change immediately. But I think a D rank will happen at the end of the season. Next up, we got West Ham. West Ham. So 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10, 11. Okay. So what I think of this team is going to be is that they might fumble. What team am I talking about? West Ham. No. Tottenham. I'm stupid. Tottenham is going to fumble a tiny bit, but I do think they're going to be like top 4 because of Son, and I don't freaking know anyone else. That's all I know. Madison. The Madison seems pretty decent in their favor, but with the injuries in hand, they might get pushed up a tiny bit down. But I think they're gonna win Champions League position. Next up, we got West Ham. They're doing pretty decent. But I do think. Actually, hold on. Let me do some switching. Yeah, here we go. They're gonna be 7th. I think that's a fairly decent spot. I think they're gonna be 7th. They might fumble. I'm gonna say they're gonna fumble towards the end. So that's why I think the meta is gonna be. Next up, we got Wolves. Nothing to say about them. They're gonna be 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. There we go. All right. So we got 2 teams. So I do think Liverpool might win. As so much as I hate to say that, but I think they're gonna win. So nah, I'm joking. So I did make a big kerfuffle in the tier list. I forgot I left Tottenham in fourth. I think they're gonna be very mid. So they're gonna be in the next sixth place. And living in the pool, Liverpool itself, fourth. Yeah. Manchester United, like the greatest comeback. Okay, they're gonna get the massive rework they need because they got a sort of rework. They're just getting updated slowly with the January, but with them they're gonna get a massive rework. They're gonna win. They're gonna win this league. They're gonna win the championship. Champions. Oh wait, the Champions League. They're gonna win the league. Okay, I don't care that you guys are scabeater enough, but they're gonna win. Okay. They're gonna win. They're gonna clutch up. They're gonna spit on everyone's faces. Even though the first half, no. No one knows the first half existed. The second half, they're gonna win every single game for the rest of the time. I'm being for real gamers. They're gonna win. 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 Anyways, make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, no, have a good day. Eat some potatoes. Also have a good New Year's. But yeah.